Alrighty, so I'm not entirely sure if I went with the title that I wanted to, but if I did, that means it says that Nisi sent me this for free, but I would 100% pay full price for it. If that's not the title, then you're hearing this for the first time. Nisi did send me this product for free to review, but after testing it and using it on multiple different shoots, I 100% would buy this full price because I see the value in using it now. This actually wasn't the case when I first got the product. I thought it was a little redundant. There are multiple companies already doing what the Swift system is doing, but this system has a couple tricks up its sleeve and things that really changed my mind and swayed me into actually wanting to purchase this item. If I'm reviewing anything on this channel, you can be 100% confident that I'm going to be brutally honest about any piece of gear. You could ask my wife, my friends, even my mom about how brutally honest I am about most things, probably a little too much sometimes, but just know that you are getting 100% of my honest opinions. I'm gonna just put this little nifty or Nisi case to the side. So before I get into the meat and potatoes of this video, I wanted to give you a structure so you at least know what to expect when you watch straight through the whole video and you don't just skip parts. It's going to be divided into 3 sections. The first section is what actually comes in the Swift system. The second section is going to be what differentiates the Swift kit as opposed to the Freewell and the other different all-in-one filter solutions that are out there. And then the third reason is going to be what actually changed my mind, because like I mentioned prior, when I first got this kit, I said I wouldn't spend my money on it. But after using it for a couple of weeks, I would 100% buy this kit with my own money, even if Nisi didn't send it to me. So if you're interested in finding out, I'll be talking about that a little bit later in the video. So when you first open the box, you're gonna see this really interestingly colored pouch that opens up like an accordion. And the main star of the show is the Nisi True Color Variable ND filter. It's a 1-to-5 stop. So the reason why it says True Color is because it doesn't have that ugly green cast that most variable ND filters do have. What you'll also find is a 4-stop solid ND filter that you simply place on the top of the 1-to-5 and turn it into a 6-to-9 in a matter of seconds. If you purchase the Swift Mist kit, you're gonna get a 1/4 black mist filter that you could also easily just slap on the front with a tension system. Nisi was kind enough to send me a 1/8 filter as well, which I definitely recommend you get, even if you have to buy it separately, and there's a specific reason why that I'll talk about towards the end of the video. And lastly, you get an adapter for your front filter if you just want to put the 1/4 black mist or the 1/8 black mist and not use the variable ND filter. And you get one of these cloths. Now, with many all-in-one filter kits out there that make it super easy to switch on and off filters, why would you purchase the Swift filter over all the other ones? The first reason is the actual quick release system that this Swift kit uses. It's not magnetic, it's not some odd lever that you just have hanging on top of your lens. It holds it with tension. And this may seem like a sketchy way of attaching filters, but it's actually really sturdy. You're actually watching an example of me trying to pull apart certain filters, and I even had a hard time. This is a really good thing, especially if you don't want to be worrying about this on set and you just want to set it, pull it off when you want, put a new filter, all these different things without worrying about bumping your filters off like with the other magnetic all-in-one filter kits. Another reason why the Swift system is so special is the actual price. It may seem like a high dollar amount, but when you look at higher end screw-on variable ND filters, they are much more than the Swift system. The Nisi filter kit is much cheaper, comes with mist filter options, is interchangeable super quickly, and the actual variable ND is much better quality than the Polar Pro. Right now you're seeing examples of an image without the variable ND and the image with it, and there is little to no difference. And I'll even throw in a Freewell variable ND filter that has a good amount of green color cast compared to the Nisi one. This honestly wasn't a surprise because Nisi is well known for their quality glass. They're actually pretty well known for cinema filters, and somehow they took their hard stop True Color NDs and turned it into a variable ND filter that is basically the same as their hard stops. Another thing with the Swift kit is that I can dial in the strength of the mist filters I want to use. It's not that I couldn't do it before, it's just now I'll probably actually do it because it's much easier to just take off the 1/8 and put the 1/4 if the 1/8 doesn't give me the look that I want. Having flexibility and saving time on set is everything. If you've ever worked on larger productions, you know that you'll probably not use a certain piece of gear because it will take too much manpower and too much time. And I'm not saying screwing on a filter takes a team of 10. It's just that that little bit of time saved could lead to creative decisions that make a more beautiful image. Another beautiful thing about having the 1/8 and the 1/4 is that you can easily stack both of them and have a makeshift 1/2 mist filter in a couple of seconds. And now for the backstory on why I changed my mind and why now I would actually purchase this kit even if it weren't given to me. Like I mentioned prior, this is actually really affordable. But when I first got the kit, I didn't really think so. I don't know if it's because I was being hypercritical for the sake of making a YouTube review, but after using it for many weeks, I realized this is absolutely worth the money. And if I haven't said it enough already, the variable ND filter in this kit is actually really good. The true color, to me, seems to actually be true color. So this saves a ton of time in post, not editing out those ugly green casts. That it's not too difficult to do, but it does save a lot of time having to do that on every single clip, and some clips need more strength of VND, so it has more green casts, and it's just a hassle in post. So going through and editing the projects that I did use this filter on, I noticed a difference in my post-production workflow. It was at some point during my last production where in my head, I made the mental switch of this is worth the money and I would actually buy it. And then the last reason, which is a little subjective, is I really enjoy the black mist of this Nisi filter kit. I would almost dare to say that I like it more than the Tiffin Black Pro Mist filters that have a slight cast to the color of the filter. But I haven't really done a ton of tests yet. I'll be having a video comparing all the different mist filters I have, so if that interests you, consider subscribing. But I do like what I'm seeing a little bit more than the filters that I do have. So to sum it all up, if you're looking for a mist filter kit that has no compromises when it comes to image quality, is fairly priced, you can add mist filters in a matter of seconds, in my opinion, have all these creative freedoms when it comes to time on set, then the Swift filter kit is the right kit for you. I'm really trying to be as unbiased as possible, but I really do enjoy using this kit and have enjoyed using this kit in the past couple weeks. But yeah, that's all for this video. If you want to watch another one that will fuel your gear acquisition syndrome, I made one about 8 different types of filmmaking gear that I would have purchased way sooner than later, so you could find that somewhere up here. If you have any questions whatsoever, make sure you ask them in the comment section down below, and I will make sure to get to them as soon as possible. Shoot me a message on Instagram, or you can contact me directly via my website. All of this info will be linked down below, and I'll see you in the next one.